performance review of the Molten BG3800 composite indoor-outdoor basketball. I'm Tony. Welcome back to Streetball Strategies.
Lights, camera, action. Get ready for the main attraction. Stevie Wonder shades on at the mansion. Look at how far we come up with a passion.
So this is the follow-up review to my first impressions review of this basketball. In this video, we're gonna go over the 5 criteria that I always go over for every basketball that I review, including what I went over for the first impressions video of this basketball. We're also gonna talk about any additional information that may be pertinent to whether or not you should buy this ball, get it, try it out, and why or why not I enjoy it. So let's go ahead and get started with the review. So starting off with the material of the ball and its pebbling. They both get an 8 out of 10. That's because now that this ball has been broken in, it feels like a classic, premium, high-end composite basketball. I say composite instead of composite leather because nowhere on the website is it stated that this is composite leather. It's some kind of synthetic composite material, but it does feel like a standard premium composite leather basketball. If that's what you're looking for, you're in luck with this ball. It feels great as being a composite basketball. And I will say, as for the pebbling on the ball, how it's flat instead of rounded like American style pebbling, I would say that for composite basketballs, I think this pebbling is actually superior to the American style round dots of the American basketballs that give you that composite feel. This flatter pebbling on the BG3800, I think it is a superior pebbling. It's better for composite basketball. It's flatter and it makes the ball feel smoother and softer. As for the overall grip experience of this ball, so since it is a standard premium composite leather feeling basketball, it also comes with the pros and cons of that. The pros being when it comes to moisture, so sweat or puddles on the court. If this ball gets wet, it deals with moisture very well. However, the con is when it comes to the feeling of the ball getting dusty. Composite balls have a tendency to feel kind of dirty or dusty every time you use them. This ball is no exception, but where some balls get super kind of dirty and dusty to the point where they almost become more slipperier than they're supposed to, this ball never crosses that line. At least it hasn't done that to this point. Maybe over time as it gets more worn down, maybe it'll succumb to that downfall, but at this point, breaking this ball in after a few weeks, it does get dusty. You do feel it every time you dribble it and pick it up, but it never crosses that line to the point where it feels like you're losing control because it's overly dusty. So for overall grip and feel, in terms of material and pebbling, very good ball, feels very good, composite leather kind of good. Solid 8 out of 10 for both from me. In terms of the grip channeling of this ball, I gotta say, I'm kind of disappointed. In my first impressions video, I said I was kind of excited because this ball had 4 extra panels on it, which meant 4 extra grip channels. I love the luxury of having grip channels. I love the precision it gives your fingertips. However, as I also mentioned, the grip channels on this ball are not very deep and they are not very wide, so they're not very pronounced. That's fine because I was excited about how you can feel the edges of the seams within the grip channel. When you feel those edges, it gives you a little bit more tactile feedback to your fingertips, allowing you a little bit more precision. And while that remains to be true, the disappointing fact is that just because there's more panels and thus more grip channels, it doesn't offer any more advantage in terms of the precision for your fingertips. All of the precision that you get for your fingertips lie within the seams, the edges of the seams of the grip channels. And yes, there are more seams on this ball than a American style basketball, but in terms of the grip channels themselves in general, just because there's more does not allow you more precision and grip. What happens when this ball is broken in more over months and months and these edges get worn down? Once these edges are gone, you lose the vast majority of precision that you get for your fingertips inside the grip channels of this ball. Once you lose that precision, this ball, being this material, meaning kind of soft and slippery, is going to allow you even less precision for your fingertips. Right now, after only a few weeks, it's still okay, but in the long run, it's doubtful that you're going to continue to have the kind of precision within the grip channels on your fingertips that at least I would like. Because of that, I'm kind of disappointed, and I give the grip channels now a 6 out of 10. In terms of perceived durability, I have to say that this ball has broken in very nicely. It doesn't have that rubbery kind of tacky feeling to it anymore. Now it's through and through just composite leather feeling. Now I don't know how that's going to translate over time in terms of how fast it's going to break down, but the ball still feels and performs as if it's a high quality premium composite basketball. I would say standard for that is about 2 years of moderate use. Now of course you can break down these balls faster if you use them for hours and hours every day, but in terms of moderate use, I would say this kind of value and quality of basketball should give you at least 2 good years. Because of that, I would give the perceived durability of this ball about an 8 out of 10. In terms of value, the way I would value this ball is to say it depends on the price. And like I said in the last video, price will always vary on basketballs, especially at this time. After using this ball the last few weeks, I will say that it does feel the way I expected it to feel. If you're looking at this ball, considering it, and if the way you think this ball is going to feel and perform is exactly the way it does. There's no surprises in terms of, oh, it's better in this way than I thought, but there's also no disappointments. It's exactly what you expect it to be. At about a $50 price tag, this ball, I would say, is very valuable. Most premium composite leather basketballs usually sell for around the $60 mark. This ball on Molten's website in June of 2022 sells for about $50. At that price, you get a very good value for your money. If you can get this ball for less than $40 like I did, it's definitely a steal, and you should get your hands on this ball if you can. But if you get it somewhere between the $50 to $60 mark, I still think it's worth it. Because of that, it gets a solid 8 out of 10 in terms of value for me. That is my performance review of the Molten BG3800 composite indoor-outdoor basketball. Again, what you see is exactly what you get. So if you see this ball and you think you know how it's going to feel, how it's going to perform, that's what you get. If you're interested in that, I recommend that you get this ball immediately. Also, I recommend this ball just because it's an international standard ball. If you're in America and you only ever use American-made brand basketballs and you haven't experienced the international standard, just as a matter of principle and to have the experience, you should also get your hands on this basketball. Yes, in America we use Spalding and Wilson, and those have been our American standards for years and years, but all the rest of the countries around the world use FIBA style basketballs. So just to give yourself the experience and to grow as a player, I recommend getting your hands on and at least experiencing the standard FIBA style basketballs. That being said, for the purposes of this channel, which is an outdoor basketball, daily basketball playing channel, do you need this basketball? Is it a necessity? In that sense, for that specific purpose, no, it is not. It is not a must-have for outdoor street ball, park, everyday use. But I still think you should experience this ball, and if you can buy it and get one of your own, I think you definitely should have it in your arsenal. So if you've never used any of these balls, get your hands on one, try it for yourself. So that's a 38 out of 50 for me on the performance review. That's one higher than my first impressions review. Again, not a must-have ball, but if you can try it, then you definitely should. I recommend it. Now let's talk a giveaway. So this giveaway is going to be different than the giveaways I've done in the past. Still, someone at random is going to win this basketball, but we're doing this on a points system. The more points you earn, the greater your chance to win this basketball. And there are a few different ways to enter and earn points towards this basketball. First of all, the biggest, most important way to get points towards winning this basketball is to subscribe to the channel. Be a new subscriber. New subscribers to this channel will get 6 points towards an entry for this basketball. But if you're already subscribed, the way you can earn points as well is to comment on this video. You will get 4 points for every comment that you make. However, the comment has to be relevant to this video. Also, it has to hopefully spark conversation down in the comments. And remember, I'm a one-man band for this channel, so I decide everything. You can't just comment, hey, or hey bro, like your jersey, and get points for doing that. That's not the way it works. Your comment has to be relevant to this video and has to hopefully spark conversation down in the comments. It can't be just a random hey or just some random comment. The comment doesn't even have to be complimentary. You can criticize me all you want as long as it's pertinent to this video and it helps spark more conversation down in the comments. For every comment that does that, you will earn 4 points. So you can earn multiple 4 points throughout multiple comments as long as they relate to the video and spark more interest and conversation. Also, you will get 3 points for going to the Streetball Strategies Facebook page and liking and following that page. You will also get 2 points for going to the Streetball Strategies Instagram page, following that page as well. Now this giveaway is going to run until the 1st of September 2022, at which time I will compile the points and make a random selection of the winner and then notify said winner. So good luck, subscribe, and comment. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, if you found it informative, if you think it's gonna help you determine whether or not you're gonna give this ball a shot, subscribe to the channel like I said. And if you want this ball, you wanna find it on Amazon, get the same exact ball that I did, click my affiliate links below. Like always, like, share, comment, hit that notification button so you're notified whenever any of my new videos go live. From now on, most of the balls that I review, I'm giving them away, so make sure you don't miss any of the videos. Thank you guys again. See you guys next week.
Like Picasso with Malaga, I've been sent here to beat all of ya. Straight from the heart, I'm an artist. Yeah, I don't know, we just getting started. You never seen a warm bit this strong. You never seen a rain last for this long. You don't know the path that I've been on. It's all eyes on me, I already won.